Okay, checking in with First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Heggen is here. We got some nice rain yesterday, and man, it was coming down in sheets and coming down in spurts.
Yeah, just kind of hit or miss in terms of the nature of the downpours, but everybody got at least a couple hundredths of an inch of rain pretty much across the board, and some places in the North Bay picked up more than a half inch of total rainfall. The next rain chance is a little bit farther down the line. Looking live towards downtown from Treasure Island, you can see the fog and the marine layer just kind of lurking behind the buildings of downtown. We are going to see that fog trying to spread across the bay, but it's not going to make its way too far into the inland valleys by early tomorrow morning. I think patchy fog at worst to start the day Tuesday. One more mild day Tuesday. Temperatures very similar to where we were today, maybe a degree or two warmer, and then the bottom drops out. More clouds arrive Wednesday and much cooler temperatures arrive on Wednesday, sticking around through the end of the work week and in fact all the way through the weekend. With the additional cloud cover arriving, that's going to take a little bite out of the amount of solar electricity being generated by the panels across the Bay Area, but it's not going to knock the numbers down too far. We're not talking about overcast skies on Wednesday, more of a mix of clouds and sunshine, with the clouds gradually thickening a little bit as we head through the afternoon. Let's take a look at that on Futurecast. And tonight, well, there's that little bit of cloud cover associated with the marine layer and the fog. That dissipates quickly. Plenty of sunshine tomorrow. Temperatures running a few degrees above average inland, very close to normal around the bay and along the coast. Some cloud cover begins to arrive tomorrow night into early Wednesday, but we'll wake up with a mix of clouds and sunshine, and then more clouds are going to begin to thicken up by Wednesday afternoon. A lot of this is going to be elevated in the atmosphere, which means they aren't rain clouds. You don't see any green on the map on the radar simulation, and those kind of clouds don't entirely block the sunshine. They will severely filter it, but you're still going to be able to see some sun kind of glimmering through those clouds Wednesday afternoon, and they're not going to last all that long, largely moving out Wednesday night, and we should be back to plenty of sunshine on Thursday with another system lining up for the end of work week on Friday. We'll keep an eye on that one. Now, while we're not going to see any rain around the Bay Area, they are going to pick up a little bit of snow in the Sierra. This is not going to be a huge snowmaker, but we're talking about a half an inch to maybe 2 inches of snowfall accumulation of above about 7,500 feet or so. Just the very beginnings of the sign of the seasons changing are going to be kicking into a greater extent as we head deeper into October and eventually into November. Looking outside right now, plenty of sunshine as we look out from the Mark Hopkins Hotel. Looking to the east, temperatures are in the 60s around the bay, mostly in the 70s inland. Only 72 degrees right now in San Jose, but still holding on to 78 degrees right now in Concord. It'll be a cool night tonight. Clear skies overhead, so nothing to hold any warmth near ground level. Temperatures mostly dropping down to the low to mid 50s, but some of the North Bay valleys are going to dip down into the upper 40s, all the way down to 48 degrees in Santa Rosa. And then temperatures are going to warm up. Again, slightly above average for inland parts of the Bay Area Tuesday afternoon. Soak up that warmth if you're not quite ready for the cooler air to arrive, because you don't have much choice in what's going to happen after tomorrow. Near 80 degrees in San Jose, into the low 80s in Los Gatos and Morgan Hill. Temperatures inland in the East Bay, the Tri-Valley and the Delta at or above 80 degrees. 70s down the peninsula, also 70s for Fremont. Just barely above 70 degrees in Oakland and likely falling short of 70 in San Francisco. But those numbers are very close, within a degree on either side of what is normal for late October. Temperatures inland in the North Bay, maybe not quite as warm as other inland parts of the Bay Area, but you should be well into the 70s, up to 77 degrees in Santa Rosa. Nevada almost getting up to around 80 degrees or so. We'll keep you updated on the cool down. In fact, let's talk about that cool down in the 7-day forecast. We'll start with inland parts of the Bay Area, which are going to see a big drop in temperatures from tomorrow to Wednesday, about a 10-degree drop, and that lets us settle in to a below average temperature pattern for the rest of the work weekend into the weekend. Highs inland only in the mid 60s by Friday and Saturday. There is an outside chance of a couple of showers Friday into Friday night, but right now those rain chances are in the 20 to 30% range. It doesn't look very impressive, so we're not adding any raindrops to the forecast just yet. It's also going to be a temperature drop around the bay, just not quite as severe as those inland parts of the Bay Area, and you're probably not going to notice too much right along the coast. You probably have the best chance of picking up a little bit of drizzle by Friday into Friday night, but temperatures retreating to the upper 50s Friday and Saturday. That's about as low as you're going to go, and then you climb back up into the mid 60s for coastal parts of the Bay Area a week from today.
Definitely going to feel like fall.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, Paul.